Okay, so I got a little rest, and after kind of setting everything up, I adjusted the gradient effect on the ocean here, and I think I'm pretty much happy with it. So before it was like really strong. It got to be like a really kind of hard purple color, almost pink at the end there. But what I did was I have a kind of radial gradient now, and so you can see that the gradient actually goes both horizontally and vertically. And so you can see as it kind of it gets lighter as I go farther to the right, but it also gets darker as you go down. And so now it kind of has that kind of almost spherical effect. So you can kind of see that as you get kind of farther away from the sun, it gets a little darker vertically, but there's kind of a nice. I mean, basically, kind of matches where the sun is now, and the color isn't too strong or overpowering at the end. So I think I'm gonna consider this done and move on. I really need to get these goddamn assets done because once I finish all of the art assets, then I can actually just say, all right, the art asset file is done. I can put that out there once, and people can get it and do whatever, and then I can just release engine updates rapidly. I mean the binary for the game, like the exe for the game is less than a megabyte. So yeah, I mean, once all the art assets are in there, it's like really true. I mean, it's like it's such a compact thing because it isn't like one of those, like bloated game engines that calls 50 different libraries. I mean, it's all custom code, and it's all self-contained. So it's just a tiny little exe file that has everything, and you don't need any other DLLs or anything. It's literally just Final Fight exe, and that's it. So it'll be really easy to iterate on it and patch things because I do want to start getting some feedback on the game, just at least in terms of like hardware compatibility, because like I said, I have very limited hardware to test on. I mean, most of my stuff is kind of more high end hardware. I haven't even tried this on an AMD CPU yet. I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll work, but it's just more the idea, that it hasn't actually been, tested on a lot of hardware yet. And actually, yeah, I mean, in the only operating system I've tested it on is Windows 10, so it's very limited.